Okay, so I want to show you how I find things online. So I've been using this site for many years. They have deals. I get printers, some stuff I found on my own, and I report back here. Maybe sometimes it's not good to report back because do you make anything? Not really. This speaker here looks familiar. I want to look at that, see what that is. They got certain things. So this is a combination of all the deals that are online. I'm sure you can find it cheaper. I'm not promoting them. I'm just saying, there's such a site exists, um, and you can get a lot of stuff that's dirt cheap. This price has not come down. That's what I paid for mine. And my well, this is actually two doors. Mine is one big door. I don't like these with the freezer in the bottom. It's a nightmare. Nightmare. It's hard to clean because the way it's built. This is a French door refrigerator, so two doors split wide open. They give you more space, technically speaking. When it comes to these things, what's this? Oh, this is a case of $4. So this channel is good if you're looking for a certain thing. Now this is like impulse buying. You can buy things. You can go out of control. I know the prices today are not like the before, so it's kind of hard to buy. So that is holy cow, an Acer Predator 16-inch. That's a pretty big screen. QHD 165 hertz. i7 X467. I noticed with the i7, the X, the one I got, the speeds. I mean, basically, if you compare it with the new ones, it's pretty much the same with the graphic speed and everything. They really haven't. They just keep tweaking it, tweaking it. There's not enough RAM. You need 32 gig of RAM. It will run better with 32 gig of RAM. I only get 16. I mean, it can handle 64, but it's gonna be expensive. But 32 gig of RAM would run much better. You have 27 gig of RAM free, so that's how you figure it. With this, you might have 12 free. Well, let me see, 32 with 27. It's gonna be 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So that's almost like Windows is taking about. Let's see, wait a minute. 27, 26, 20, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Yeah, so like Windows is taking about 5 gig of RAM on a 32 gig system. But what will happen is it depends on the system. It is how much RAM it's going to be using. Wow, this is Pioneer Elite 9.2 channel. So this will have Adobe Atmos. $5.99. I have one in here right now hooked up to my computer because my computer has fiber optical. So I have a Pioneer BSX. It's old. I got it back in the 90s. No, I got it back in the 2000s. I got it back sometime. But it's good. It has the ability to use 4 ohms to 8 ohms with a switch in the back, and it has built-in. I forget. It has some. It's a circuit in there, so it sounds clear. It's 500 watts, so it's 100 watts per channel. It's only 5.1 system. I mean, it's all right because right now I have 2 surrounds and a center channel hooked up to it. I have 2 more of these speakers. I just don't know where they are. They must be someplace in the utility room. It's around here someplace. It could have fell down. I can't find it. I'll have to tear the whole utility room just to get it out. I have 2 heavy duty brackets in there. Wow, a whole Dutch enamel comes in red and blue. Yeah, because nobody wants the red and the blue looks kind of. It doesn't matter. You cook in a Dutch oven. This is good to cook if you're gonna cook rice and peas. Like West Indian style. This is what you use. $40. I remember when those things were 20. It's a lot of money, but you get that's cast iron enamel. So regular cast iron is black, right? So the black ones can rust, even if you oil it. Okay, these you don't oil. They have an enamel on top, but they can scratch eventually. This is but this price is a lot of money. You can get the Sony instead, but the Sony is kind of weak. The top of the line Sony would run you a lot of money, but it has more features. if I get back into the Dolby Atmos. If I had the money to replace what I have right now, that's what I would do. Um, but right now I can't. Um, wow, a whole piano is 1,000. If you had the need for these things, a lot of credit card deals. This is a Costco card. A friend of mine had this. This is the top of the line card. I don't know. It's linked with Citibank. The Wells Fargo. They're still around. I don't know. I should teach you guys about credit cards and how to use them and how to. But that's not tech related. This is more buying and grabbing and selling. And look at this. Was this tied down to 898, 85, 8,085 cents. 92 ounce. I know that the 100 and something ounce, 128 ounce would be a lot bigger than that. Well, you're buying Tide. I mean, you can go to BJ's right now or Costco or Walmart and get the clone version of this Tide. That's because none of them make their own version. They have their own version of Tide. But this is well, this is well, you have to compare this price with how much this would cost in the store. I don't. That might sound like Amazon. Okay, so that's an Amazon deal. Look at this. This is one, two, three. Is this three speakers only? It's a lot of money for that. Bicycle 200. Wendy's offer 12 days holiday deal with a purchase. Get selected menus free. Huh. Valid through 12, 20. 10 more days. You got 10 more days to get that. A lot of money for that. I remember when these speakers were so cheap before the pandemic. Oh, things were so cheap. Oh, now it's time. Ooh, $300 for a mountain bike. I got one here. I don't have the disc brakes though. That's what I wanted. Disc brakes in the front and the disc brakes in the front and the back. I got aluminum bicycle. I don't use it. It's I got it. I thought what I got to do it. I got it before the pandemic. It still cost me 200, but it's a good bike. Um, guitar 1,000. Holy cow! Electric guitar cost me 150. That's not bad. I don't use it that much. Look at this. 280. I paid 199 for the same one in white. But I didn't get it from QVC. I got it from we have a warehouse here. And it was 199. I'm so happy it works and no problems with it. It can overheat though. If you push it too hard, it'll get hot. But it's made in the United States. It's heavy duty. That's a KitchenAid Pro if you want a mixer. Pro 600. They're all the same. They haven't changed much. 199. Still can beat that price. It's high. Aqua multifunction. What's this? Aquajo multifunction outdoor faucet and garden hose tap. The only problem with these devices is 595. The only problem with that is if you live in a place where it's very hot and the sun's hitting it, it'll start to deteriorate. And it'll last maybe about you might be able to get 3 or 5 years out of it. Then it'll fail. 500 sheets Hammersmith paper, staples, $4. That's pretty cheap. Cause I paid $5.99 at Walmart for a generic paper, but we don't have no staples nearby because it's a long story. I'd have to go far to go get that. I don't think to save some money on paper, but that's not bad. That's $4. Oh, free shipping? Then hey, yeah, good. That's a good deal. So just get a whole bunch of them. 256, 1440. Hmm. Oh, Amazon, Samsung EV, micro SD, HS320 adapter. If you got something that can work with that at that speed, then you get it. Class 3. Is that class 3? 48-inch TV 550 Best Buy. Pocket knife. A doll. What's it? Breeze with a car. All you have to do with the car is take out the filter that's for the inside filter, the cabin filter, and clean. And you can buy anything you want, but you can buy the one for the house. This DuPont makes it. Walmart sells it's like $9.99. It's a large. It has black on one side, the charcoal, and it has like green on top. It's different layer. I think it's 3 layer or 4 layer. It'll remove a lot of stuff, pollen and stuff. So you take that, you cut it, and you fit it in your air conditioning for your vehicle or your robot in the house. You know, the cleaning robot has a filter in it too. Whatever has a filter, you can use that. And you can then what happens when they get dirty? You take it out. Either you vacuum it or you can wash it with some Dawn and some detergent, and you just wash it. Yeah, you wash it, you squeeze it out, and you can reuse it. They're reusable instead of buying all these fancy filters. This is for the car, but they don't last long. You know that. It's like a little spike. But then people like to buy that stuff. Adidas $33. This is for the cat bed. I used to have the dogs and the bed. That's where you have to sprinkle it with certain things. I forget what I used. Oh, cedar wood. So when you buy something like that, you get cedar wood oil and you spray the animal's bed with it. So it keep the fleas away. But you got to keep spraying it. Every time you wash it, you got to spray it. You just get some cedar oil, right? You mix it with some water. You shake it up in the sprayer. You get the sprayer. It's a cheaper any place really, and you spray it with cedar oil. That's what that's for. What's this? Dog treats. Yeah, if you got a dog, that's my 250. I don't know. You have to compare it. What's it? Free dog treats 250. Pumpkin. I guess it wouldn't be a deal. What's this? Women's and men's. Who? I don't know. I don't know this brand. It's hard to buy the sneaker online without trying it on. But if you know your size, like I'm 10E, that's the width. So when I walk, my feet spread out. So it's I got mine professionally. I got my feet professionally checked by a shoe a shoe guy. I went to an expensive place and then he told me what size shoe and sneaker I have to get because it was very hard to get them. So that's what I do. I can actually order this if I wanted it. This is Google Play Gold Platinum members Pixel 8 Pixel Pro 40% off Google Store 12/8. Oh, today's 12/10. The only problem with the Google stuff, um, they have an expiration date, and, and that's the only drawback with them. They don't support their hardware until up to a certain point. So if you're a type of this, but I see a lot of people went after this deal like it's a good deal. Oh well, eighth. A lot of these are the eighth, so these are old. Unless it's still sneakers, laptops, 400, 430, 512 SSD, 12 gig of RAM, Ryzen 7, Transformers, Prime Video. What's this? So no, this is a good company for speakers. 100, 909 MB port. Wow, these are speakers. Okay, what do we got here? These sales are gone already. I should go back up. These are what? One center, two, three. Apple 10th Gen with A14 Bionic chip, 10.9-inch liquid retina display, 64 gig. That'll last you a long time because they're using the Java. Their apps are all Java. They don't use up much memory and they don't use up much space. So 349. Well, it should be higher. I would want something a little bit larger because you got to remember there is no way to put external storage. I mean, you could try with the USB, the Fire Stick, and try to jerry rig something there, but you want something everything inside. But if you're just gonna do simple stuff with this, that's good enough for you. Because 32, 64, 128, 256, and up to a terabyte. I mean, he got the money. You're gonna buy what you. It depends how you're using these devices. What's this one here? Same one? It's the same thing as that. Uh, tablet. 8.3. But that's small. I don't want that. Unless you want to put it in your vehicle. Let's see what's this. Oh, Tums. They always have Tums on sale. I don't know why. Olive oil, Mediterranean 150. That's a 16.9 ounce. That's a pound. So it's going to be a small bottle. 8-ounce Planters cashews in half. So basically, it's cashews cut in half. Walgreens. Free store pickup on 10. So it's $3 at Walgreens. That's not bad, considering. Oh, but that's not a pound. A pound, two of them would be a pound, so it'd be $6. The pound is 16 ounces, and it's normally $8 or 10 at Walmart. That's not bad. You get two of them. So I have to get myself up, take my my Walgreens card. It's a discount card. Remember, some of these that had, well, I don't know, in certain states maybe don't have it, but here we got discounts. When you go to Walgreens, you take out that card. I don't even know where mine is. It's not a place I shop a lot, so maybe that's why I don't have it. Oh, this is an electric bike. Hey bike, race bike, 27.5-inch electric mountain bike with 500-watt motor, 48 volt. 48 volt. That's not. I can power these with my solar panels. It's about $229. 230 for that. I see people use this. This is good if you're going to school. If your kid's going to school, you can jump on his bike with his electric motor and then ride to school. And the only problem is, see, the battery is 12-hour. Yeah, that's how many amp hours. That's how many amp hours. Yeah, 12.5. So it's 12 hours and a half of battery life at a 48 volt, which is double the 12. That's supposed to last a little longer. But my solar can power that. I charged that. The one I built. What's this? 12-inch metal craft, 18 gauge aluminum. By the time you watch this, well, this will go up today. What's this? 3-pack men's 5-pack pocket stretch chino pants, 28 to 44. So these will basically be pants that you don't need a belt for. $25. 3-pack. 25. Oh, that's what? Oh, what? Oh, what? That's Amazon on that company. Oh, you got 3 5-pack. Well, that's not bad. You gotta know your size. Oh, these would fit medium on a person like me. Yeah, they will shrink. That's one thing about it. So, well, if you put it in the dryer, it'll shrink. What's this? Heavy duty Aviator bomber jacket. S to 5X. Really? What? $23. Oh, that's a good deal. Wow, really? Oh, it's not bad. I'll make a good wood for me. These are thin. 19.99, $5 off. Oh wow. These are electric. These look cool, but I know they're gonna be expensive. 309 for Lenovo Think Central M. That's a desktop. Must be refurbished. Yep, it's refurbished. That's an iCore 5 9600, 16 gig DDR RAM, 512. I don't know why they don't sell for 150. It's refurbished. If it was new, maybe. This is not even. This is not a tower. This is basically they make it look like a tower, but it's not. It's a desktop. Monitor goes on top. Grade A. Intel i5. That's gonna be slow. So So that's how I would look. I would look to see how many cores. What are we dealing with? That's ninth generation core. Number of cores six. Six chords. Six threads. 460 base frequency is 3 gigahertz. So it'll go up to 460. Then you would run this. See now this says 3.53. Now it's saying 3.61. This is quick CPU. It was malfunction. Malfunction. Processor is saying 3.61 gigahertz. I'm using Ultimate Performance. I want to teach you all how to get that. Windows 11, it's taken away for some reason. All you have on the Windows 11 would be balance and power. You might not show a high power, but it's to get this one to work. Especially you got one of those new Intel processors, the 11th generation, the 12th generation, the 13th generation. They won't have the ultimate performance. This computer didn't have the ultimate. I had to put it in myself, and yeah, you see a big difference in speed. It's in my Intel IRS now, but you know, so yeah, that's what's doing it. I went to 3.61 hertz. You're supposed to get the best possible speed out of the CPU. Well, we'll talk about that in another video. I was going to release a video on that, but I couldn't get the information I need because you need a registry hack. I shouldn't say hack, sorry. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, back to this processor. I was just checking it out. Maximum RAM is 128. DDR4 350. So it's Ultra 630. So it has 4K graphics. It supports DirectX 12. When you're buying these computers, you got to make sure what you have to know what it can support and what it's going to be 64-bit processor. They're all well, that's what it says. Intel 64-bit. See right there. That's it. So they're all 64-bit. That's it. 9 hours left until sold out. Well, if you sell it for 150, yeah, more. That's what it's worth. It's refurbished. It's too high price. They're charging you for shipping in that price. You know it's heavy. Hmm. What's this? Stenema 139. So you sit on this and you pull back and forth with that. Which is not bad though. 139? Is that new or used? So so you sit there, right? And you pull on that like this, and air the fan. So when it spins, it'll blow air at you. That's not bad. So that's good. That's good exercise. So you put your 2 feet. Your 2 feet go here, and you would bend. It's basically going back and forth. It's not back and forth like you're rowing a boat. That's what it is, rowing a boat. That's a good workout. Up to 250 pounds. So if you weigh more than 250 pounds, I wouldn't get it because what will happen is start to bend and have problems. So yeah, so yeah, so jump on your scale and see how much you weigh. And if you weigh 200, hey, get it. If you weigh 239, get it. That would tell you it's not really heavy duty. That means from here to here, this bar might be not heavy. They have a little digital display. See, that's how that works. And you go, it's for your knee. So your knee. But basically, what's happening here, your knee is getting the workout. That's all that's happening there. If you got bad knees, I wouldn't recommend getting that. Wireless speaker, I have one of those. I don't even use it. Gardening, computers under one computer says Macs refurbished, MacBooks, battery backup, PC cases, refurbish, MS motherboards. I'd like to get this, but I know it's gonna be expensive. This is nice. I know people that had that. That's electric though. Oh, the cheapest one is $82. The fancy one is $179. The cheapest you can go is these are good to heat up the room. It's an electric heater. That's all it is. It might be small. I don't know. I can't tell. Oh, it's only 1400 watts. Oh. You better put that on a 30 amp socket. I wouldn't put it in a 15 amp socket. Fuse, I mean. I always wanted that for the kitchen. I don't know how big it is. It's tiny little bit. Oh, it has firewood crackling sound. That's your little fireplace in it. That's not too bad. I remember they were expensive at one time. Oh. Purchase it first wood, second wood, 10 woods, 25%. All right, that's enough. Well, I just give you a little run about this stuff. How you shop online for deals? So Slick Deals is the one. I've just been with them for years. I'm top reviewer on them. I don't get anything for it. But yeah, I used to find deals and post them there, but it's kind of tricky. Okay, hey, thanks for watching. Hey, if you like what you see, thank me by subscribing. Okay, that's it. We're out of here. Merry Christmas. I'll post more stuff. I usually do.